Hello guys, and welcome back to the Star Wars video review from me, Figure Review, and today we will be taking a look at the Force Link Emperor Palpatine action figure, and this is based on his Return of the Jedi appearance, and I'm super happy that I finally got my hands on a very good, in my opinion, Emperor Palpatine figure. Now, I do have a few Palpatine figures, I do have quite a bit actually, and do have some really good ones, but I don't really have a really good Return of the Jedi Emperor Palpatine figure, and I don't think that Hasbro ever did a great Emperor Palpatine figure. They just did a couple, but I mean, they're fine, honestly, they're fine, but I'm gonna compare them later on. But you can see here I have the Force Link Emperor Palpatine right in front of you, and I gotta say, for a 5-point of articulation figure, this is a fantastic figure that they've released. Now, this came out in a 3-pack. I think in US it was a Target exclusive 3-pack together with Luke Jedi Knight and the Emperor's Royal Guard. Great figures for sure, but I got this one via a Facebook group, a trade that I did, a figure that I had a spare of, and someone was offering this one up. I snatched it up right away. Had to pick this one up. I love the Emperor and just want a decent Return of Jedi figure. Now, I don't have any package to show you guys, but I do have the accessories that he comes with. So, of course, you can see that he is holding his cane in his hand. This is just a black cane with some sculpt work on it, if you can see it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special, but it looks great, as you can see, like that. I like that. Also comes with a couple of Force Lightning hands, as you can see. There you go, Force Lightning hands. So you can basically switch the hands out, and then you do have the that he uses on Force Lightning that he uses on Luke in Return of Jedi. So that's really cool. I'm going to show that off later on in a small little display thing. But the figure itself, again, this is gonna be hope the camera wants to focus properly here, because so here you go, you got the face sculpt here, and I do think this face sculpt is actually really good, especially for a 5-point of articulation figure. I never really liked the detailing on those kind of figures, but this one, really good, maybe just a little bit too pale, but again, in Return of Jedi, Emperor Palpatine is a very pale dude, so I don't really mind it that much. You do have the red around the eyes, and actually, if you look up close, which you can't really do on camera, you can see the pupils are painted super well on the face, the eyes there, and it looks really good. The rest of the outfit is just as regular robes, of course, that he wears, but what I love about this is all the sculpt and detail work, and it's like ribbled, so it really does look like the real robe from the film, but it's just not that easy to spot on camera. Don't know if that's possible, but there you go, you can definitely see it a little bit better now. But also something that I love, look at the hood. Look how the sculpt work is on the hood and the back. It just looks great. It looks like it's floating there. It's just sitting on his shoulders and on his back, which looks great. You can see all the sculpt work there, all those little wrinkles and stuff. Really fantastic work by Hasbro, and I don't usually say that about 5 points of articulation figures, but very impressed with this dude, actually. It's got that. Again, it's not a figure that you can really tell a lot about, because I mean, it is like a black robe and the black underrobe, but you can see the little belt piece there, if you can see that. But everything is black, but the sculpture is really well. Actually, in person, it looks a lot better even, but the lighting is not too great here. But great looking figure for sure. And if we go over articulation, of course, 5 points of articulation figure. He does have a ball jointed head. He has hinged shoulders. He has swivels in the wrist, which I like, but that is only because he comes with those few little accessories. And then you do have like the little swivels in the hips. So again, 5 points of articulation, but a little bit extended because of the wrists there. So what we're gonna do now is take out a couple of other Palpatine figures, just compare them next to this one, so stay tuned. Hey guys, we're back, and as you can see, I put up a few figures here next to him. All the other two are, of course, Return of Jedi Emperor Palpatine figures. The one on the left side, whoa, sorry, this guy right here is the Power of the Force 2 version, which I've had since I was a little kid, since I was like 3 years old. I don't know where his cane is actually. That's some like an accessory that I probably lost when I was playing around with him when I was 3 years old. And then wow, and then on the other side, we do have the Saga Collection 2006 Emperor Palpatine figure. Now this is a very odd figure if you look at it, with the hood sculpted in such a big way. You can't really see it apparently, because the camera does not want to focus. Yeah, whatever. So the camera does not want to focus, but you got all these three guys right here. The hood is really big on that Saga Collection version. He came with a little bit of Force lightning, as you can see, but it does not look too well. And you can't really put the arms right next to him, with which this guy does obviously not have a problem with, because he's 5 points of articulation. This guy had like ball jointed shoulders, but you can't really put him put the arms next to the body because of the sculpt work of the cloth, not the cloth piece, the robe that he wears. So that's that for a comparison. Get on to the next comparison. And here we go with the next quick comparison. Got him standing alongside his Revenge of the Sith counterpart here. You got the Revenge of the Sith Palpatine figure. I think this one came out loose, like single card as well. Came with a lightsaber, came with not a cane, I believe, but as you can see, both black robes. Face sculpts are a little bit identical. As you can see, you also have that red around the eyes, but I really like both of these guys together. So got that for comparison. And then next on the last comparison, guys, and this is for the next comparison, the last comparison, got him standing alongside the Empire Strikes Back Emperor Palpatine figure. This is based on the hologram of him that he speaks to Darth Vader in the movie. This is obviously a very different face sculpt, because this is based on that replaced scene. So they basically replaced the face of the original actor who did the Palpatine with the Ian McDiarmid one later on, special editions and whatnot. But I like this original one a lot, actually. It's a very... The camera does not want to focus today. There you go. Can see a very different face sculpt here, but it looks really good. And actually, up until this point, this is probably the best Emperor Palpatine figure that Hasbro ever released. But I do think this mantle, whatever, the king crown, goes out to the new one right now. I like the new one quite a bit, like I said. I love the sculpt work on it. It looks fantastic in my opinion. And it's really nice that we finally have some definitive versions of Empire Strikes Back and Return of Jedi in our collection. So I really like that. I guess the main thing is the new version, the Force Link version, is not as articulated as the Legacy Collection version. This is Legacy Collection. But I'm not really too bothered with that actually, because Emperor Palpatine doesn't do like flips or so in Return of Jedi, so you don't need to have him in like this super crazy stance. So 5 points of articulation is perfect for this guy. I love that. I'm gonna end this video with his Force Lightning hands and a little diorama, so stay tuned. Okay guys, ending this with a little diorama. As you can see, you got the Force Lightning hands in the figure now, together with, I put like the Vintage Collection Luke here with the Force Lightning effect of the Vintage Collection Emperor's Wrath Darth Vader, which I absolutely love. This Darth Vader figure, it's a fantastic figure. So I basically put these guys together, really like that, and it looks super nice in this diorama piece. Actually, if you were to make a diorama with like a Return of Jedi background and whatnot, this would look pretty cool together, these three figures. So there you go guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like I said, love this Emperor Palpatine figure, love this new Emperor Palpatine figure. I think Hasbro gave us the best Return of Jedi Emperor Palpatine figure that is out right now. Looks great with our figure. So yeah, there you go guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be back with another video very soon. So until then, keep collecting and may the Force be with you. Bye.